All right, are we live? I think we're live. Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Trading Bitcoin with your host, Vays. I think you guys can hear me okay. I am at the airport here in Panama City. I am off to Costa Rica. It's only an hour and change flight. So I should be there very, very soon. I already had a couple of people reach out to me from Costa Rica. Yeah, I'm gonna do some kind of dinner or drinks or something. So the best way, like, don't reply to this video. So either Twitter or some other medium, either Twitter or Instagram, DM me. Well, you can't DM me on Twitter, but you can reply to the tweet of this video and tag, I like reply, hey Tone, I'm in Costa Rica, and then I'll be able to DM you. Also, you can DM me on Instagram if you are in Costa Rica. Otherwise, it's very likely I'm gonna just ignore. Yeah, if you're in Costa Rica in San Jose, we'll do something. I may not stay in San Jose the entire week. I know my friend Francis in a different part of Costa Rica, and other people are. Everyone is like, no, don't stay in San Jose. But I got friends in San Jose. I've never been anywhere in Costa Rica, so. Damn, weird. All right, taking a little break from Panama for a week, and then I'll be back here for all those events I keep mentioning. Guys, if you are in South US, fly down to Panama in 2 weeks. It's you're gonna have so much fun. You're gonna want to stay. This is why I'm here all the time. Let's go to the charts. I kind of want to say what this looks like, but then I might get my I might get my video banned for being a toxic male. Little tiny cups with like little holders. It's insane. When next time in Florida? Good question. I don't know. Maybe December, because I'm coming back to Panama, and then after Panama, I'm gone till December. I'm gonna be in Turkey and Kazakhstan. I'm definitely going to Kazakhstan. If you are watching me and you are in Kazakhstan, I will be in Kazakhstan. I might be in Uzbekistan. I may swing through the Republic of Georgia. As you guys know, that's one of my favorite countries. I'll definitely be in Dubai. I'll definitely be in Bali, probably Thailand, and Singapore for a night or two. I haven't been to Thailand in forever. I really want to go back. I don't know who Andrew Tate is. Okay, our most important chart is the monthly Heikin-Ashi chart. And we're right at support. And but most importantly, we have an MRI buy. This has only happened twice in Bitcoin's history, and both of them were, the perfect buying opportunity for years and years to come. Weekly chart. I gave you guys two scenarios for the weekly chart. I am anticipating a capitulation event. We are now, Bitcoin is like the weakest it's been relative to its moving averages ever in its history. And usually when something is at a really weak point, it tends to capitulate again. So here we had capitulation. This was back in January 2015. We had the secondary low, but then we had one more capitulation in August of 2015. And right now we're in September of 2022. So it's around the same seasonal period. And you can see after the capitulation in August 2015, we consolidated all the way into October. And then only in mid-October did we start to rise. So us capitulating similar to August 2015 sometime this month is perfectly normal. Are we going to capitulate all the way down to 10,000? I don't know. But at the moment, unless you are dollar cost averaging, and plan to hold it through the next halving, I would wait and see what happens over the next few months or the next month or two. Allocation chart is not going to be interesting. If I was to try and allocate, I would allocate short, but right now I'm just waiting to buy the perfect dip. Financial Summit coming to Bali, Indonesia, on November 1 to 6. Unconfiscatable is going to be December of 2023, not this December, next December. Tickets aren't even on sale yet, guys, but they will be soon. Please follow us, Financial Summit Instagram, Financial Summit YouTube, and Financial Summit Twitter. Wow, I'm really waiting for this Twitter to break 2,000. So close. We'll continue to post a bunch of research. We should be posting a bunch of stuff on oil, hopefully soon. The dollar is breaking out. As expected, is a follow-up email to our prior look at the dollar. See, this is what I mean about double tops. Double tops are meant to be broken to the upside. And here we are. You know, a few weeks later, or a week or two later. Yeah, a week later, and here we are, broken resistance to the upside. Daily chart of Bitcoin. Again, I am expecting capitulation. It is very, very rare that for the fourth time, Bitcoin is going to bounce off of 19,500. It is very rare. Very rare. This channel would have to last all the way into December in order for me to consider this kind of consolidation as a bullish environment. But with only this much time, this is a bearish environment, and we are likely to go down. Okay. Hourly chart is actually looking bullish. I like this consolidation off the lows, and we are now consolidating and likely to go higher. There's an MRI buy on GBTC. Let's see if that amounts to anything. Oil. I had a nice discussion on oil yesterday. Of course, the trolls are like, oh, now Tone's making excuses as to why he was wrong on oil. No, not at all. I'm just providing you clarity as to what the oil situation is. Where is that link? Is it in another tab? Yeah, here it is. Right. So I did find the website. This is the official government look at how much oil there is right now. The last data point is August 26th. So there should be another data point either, today or tomorrow. And that data point is going to be significantly lower. But even at current level, yep, here we are. Let me refresh this page. You can download all this data so you can see it for yourself. The oil in the U.S. Strategic Reserve is just under 450 million barrels. So the last time it was this low is right there. We're talking 1984. How ironic. And by the time the elections come around in November, we are likely to be, in the below 400, maybe even as close to 350. And by the time the presidential election comes around, it's possible we're going to be at an all-time low. It's very, very possible. But of course, this initiative has been able to suppress the rise in the price of oil. But this is going to come back to bite the Democrats in the ass. So we will see how this works out. I am still bullish on oil. I'm still bullish on oil because they can't keep that up forever. Eventually, the strategic oil reserve is going to run out. And as I told you guys, 90% in my lifetime of this stuff. Remember, this is unprecedented. This has never happened in my life. So especially in my career, which started in the early 2000s, the strategic oil reserve has only been rising. It was rising for the first half of my financial career. And then it dropped a little bit in 2011. And then it was steady all the way until 2017. And only since 2017 has it started dropping, but very, very slowly. And now it is basically a waterfall. So we've never seen anything like this. And this certainly has an effect on the price of oil. But you can't like put it back. This is a one-time shot in order to this is a government tool. So that's what I said in my career, the oil reserve was always used as window dressing. They would always threaten to sell the oil from the reserve in order to spook the speculators and get them to sell oil contracts and not speculate on the price of oil rising. They've always used it as a scare tactic. But for the first time in my career, they didn't use it as a scare tactic. They actually sold off the US strategic reserve of oil. And Russia must be loving this. Absolutely loving it. They are really going to dominate the commodities markets over this decade. It's going to be scary. All right, I am pretty much done. Oh, the silver stuff. People ask me about silver. Wow, that is an old chart. What the hell is this? That is a super old chart. So this has no annotation. I'm looking for one of my silver charts. There you go. This is the silver chart. I didn't know which one had it. I'm gonna drop the others. Don't need this. Don't need this. Leave site. Yes, site. So here's my view on the gold silver ratio. I actually had no idea the gold silver ratio was back to almost 100 points. This is the monthly. We should make this weekly, and I'll have more volatility here. So the gold silver ratio hit 120, and I think the gold silver ratio is going to 500. It's actually going faster than I anticipated. Look at that. I think silver is done. No one gives a shit about silver, guys. I'm sorry. I've had this debate with Max Kaiser many, many times. Too many times. I can't believe I used to be a silver bug. I still have a bunch of silver. I never sold it, mostly because I'm a retard. But silver is going down. I think silver is going below this line. I was very surprised when silver did not go to $10 back in 2019. You can see these continuous red arrows. They're just, and it's coming again. Like this green triangle did not materialize, and silver is going to be an outright disaster. And the reason for that is because in human history, silver will never be money again. It just won't. There are two things that make up the price of silver. There's a value to silver because it's a useful industrial metal. It has very good properties. It has it has microbial properties, anti-germ properties. There's a reason why there is this slang, he was born with a silver spoon because, well, rich people had silver as silverware. There's a reason why it's called silverware. You didn't even have to be all that rich back in the day to have silverware from actual silver. Silver has lots of good industrial properties, but the majority of the price of silver, the reason why silver was so valuable was because, wow, look at that MRI top right at the top, was because silver was also money. Silver was historically money. But why was silver historically money? No one answers this question. Silver was historically money because it was the second most useful, scarce asset behind gold. And there just wasn't enough gold for micropayments. So silver needed to be money for micropayments. But in today's industrial age, in today's modern technology, there is absolutely no need for silver to be a micropayment of gold. If the gold standard ever comes back, which I don't believe that it will, but let's assume that the gold standard comes back, like Russia is potentially bringing the gold standard back to the ruble. There will be absolutely no need for silver because Russia will just go to a digital currency backed by gold. So what's the point of silver? Silver has absolutely no use case as money. It no longer exists, and people just have not yet figured it out. I figured it out about 5 years ago. It took me a while. And I would say 99% of people that believe in silver have not figured out that it will never be money again. There is a chance that gold will be money. I disagree. I think Bitcoin is way more likely to be money than gold is. But Bitcoin has other potential flaws that gold doesn't. One of those flaws is gold can't be hacked. Bitcoin potentially can. So it's possible for gold to be money again, but it is impossible for silver to be money again. Unless we go back to the Stone Age, unless we have no more electricity. And in that world, we die. There's too many nuclear reactors in the world, and we all die if there's no electricity in the world, right? Like we're gonna have electricity, guys. The world of no electricity and no internet is not coming back because if there is no electricity in the world for longer than a month, every single nuclear reactor in the world will melt down. And now you're looking at, if you ever watched the show The 100, you're looking at that kind of a world. That's the only way silver is coming back, as money. So without silver as money, you have to remove the monetary premium on silver. And if you're going to speculate on the price of silver, you are speculating on silver for industrial use cases. And the more you speculate on silver for industrial use cases, the more the price of silver will rise, and the less an industry will use silver, and they will be forced to use cheaper alternatives. Or the more you buy into silver, speculating on its industrial uses, the more you raise the price of goods that use silver for its industrial properties. So, for example, if your cell phone uses silver and everyone starts buying silver, then the price of your cell phone will rise because its components become more expensive. Same thing with gold. So that's why you can short-term speculate on silver, but long-term speculating on silver, I believe, is kind of stupid. In addition, as more and more people that watch the show, at least, realize that silver's financial and monetary properties are degrading, less and less people will hoard and buy silver. Therefore, it has lots of downside from millions of people still not realizing that silver will never be money again. Then it is grossly obvious why silver will never be money again. So I hope that made sense as to why I have been very, very all right, this I can close. as to why I've been very bullish on the gold versus silver ratio. And look, it is almost back to a new all-time high. Well, to a new high, right? So the prior, let's go back to the monthly. So on a month-end basis, the all-time high was in 2020, but that was, COVID. But prior to that, the all-time high was back during World War II, and then again, right here in 1992. And this about to become the norm. This about to become the new floor. Geologically, the floor is 17-1. We only reached that level twice in 100 years. We've only reached the geological ratio of 17-1 twice in gold silver's lifetime, and 100-1 is about to become the new floor, and eventually it'll probably be 1,000-1. All because silver will never be money again. Oh, Costa Rica doesn't use the dollar? They have their own currency? Oh, that sucks. Let me see. I don't think I have the Costa Rican colon here. Oh, I do. Here it is. Oh, I had no idea. I didn't know Costa Rica had its own currency. Okay. That's good to know. And they use the dollar here in Panama. I don't know why I assume Costa Rica would be doing the same. Oh, wait, I should not have changed that chart. Shit. How do I get back to the chart that I have? Fuck me. Shit. I need that chart back because I'm an idiot. I don't know what fuck. Man, because I wanted that annotation. Shit, what was I using? Crap. I totally screwed up. I need to get my chart back. Is it this? No, it's not this. Because this is a shorter history. Shit. That's really not good. Is it this? No, this has an even shorter history. Shit. Crap, I got a problem. I need to get that chart back. I don't remember what it was. I don't remember which stickers I had. I need um I need the chart going back to the 40s. This goes back to the 40s. This is CFD on gold. This goes back to the 1800s, and now I need a similar for silver. Good, 1800s. Excellent. Now I got to do the ratio. Okay, good. Let's see how this works out. All right. Why is it only going to 1932? It should go further, right? All right, I got it back. All right. Now we're gonna go here, and this is where we're gonna mess around. FX, Costa Rican Cologne. Weekly chart. Well, it's tops on an MRI right here in June on a weekly scale, and it bottomed right here with the MRI again. Beautiful, I love it. So this is what I mean. The dollar is just rallying against, other countries. Costa Rica did one of the dumbest things ever. So during COVID, Costa Rica was open, no vaccine, no nothing. And then some idiot in the government decided to implement a quarantine and mandate that tourists now had to have a vaccine or something. And everyone suddenly left Costa Rica and stopped buying tickets. And then 2 weeks later, they realized how much of an idiots they are. And they said, oh, no, I'm sorry, we're going to take it back. No, we're not going to do that. No vaccine, no nothing, you can come back. But nobody did. Everyone is like, oh, too late, we made other plans. We made plans for Mexico. We made plans for Colombia. We made plans for the few other countries that didn't have restrictions, right? So they had no restrictions. Everyone was going to Costa Rica. They put restrictions in, and a month later, they took them away, and then boom, everyone stopped going. It was too late. No, that's the thing, right? The USD climb. Oh shit! I gotta go board my flight. The USD is gonna keep going up, guys. I am very bullish on USD. You guys know that. Where are my graphs? Oh, now I'm messing up the silver chart. Shit. What the hell is wrong with me? What was I using for silver? There it is. All right. This is gonna go here. This is the chart I need to be messing around with. This is the US dollar. I am bullish on the US dollar all the way through the decade. And then I'm expecting a peaceful-ish civil war in the US, and then the dollar breaks up. Did you see that ridiculous tweet by the Biden administration that vote Democrat if you want to avoid civil war? What does that mean? That if you vote Republican, that the Democrats are going to start a civil war? What does that tweet mean? I usually have a good memory, but yeah, clearly if I added Costa Rica here as a currency, that I figured out a few months ago they had their own currency. It's just not a currency I ever heard of. I've never been to Costa Rica. I never really thought about it. I know some Latin American countries are pegged to the dollar. Panama's one of them. Costa Rica is their neighbor. They don't have a military. I figured, well, what's the point of having your own currency? All right, we're gonna I am going to go to Turkey. It is, of course, at a new all-time low in the currency. And Russia. I'm still expecting the Russian ruble to greatly appreciate. All right, guys. I got to go find my gate. Thank you all for watching. And I will see some of you in Costa Rica. See you all on the next one. Bye, guys.
Yeah. Yeah.